I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you an excellent question from my student Harjot. Harjot, thanks a lot for sharing the question along with your solution. I'll actually provide you with complete solution of this question and also discuss the small mistake which you made in your solution. And for your practice, we'll consider a few more similar examples, and I hope and wish that most of the students benefit from this particular video. The question here is, solve 1 over 16 to the power of 1 over 4 minus cube root of 8 over 27 equals to square root of x square. Now to begin with, let us evaluate the expression on the left side. 1 over 16 to the power of 1 over 4, right? You know it is 1 over 2. So I could write 1 over 16 as to the power of 1 over 4, as we could also write it like this also, fourth root of 16. Right? Here we already have in the radical form, that is cube root of 8 over 27. I'm just rewriting the same thing. Basically, I'm rewriting the question, and then we will see how to solve this. Square root of x square. Now you know fourth root of 16 is 2. So we get half here, half, minus cube root of 8 is 2. So we get 2 in the numerator, and cube root of 27 is 3. That is equals to square root of x square. Now we can take common denominator. So 3 times 2 is 6. So we get 3 here, minus 4 equals to square root of x square. Now 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So we get minus 1 over 6 equals to square root of x square. Now here is the difference. Up till now it is exactly same as you did. Now at this stage you should know that square root is always positive. It is never negative, right? So let me write a note here which will help you and all my subscribers to understand the solution, right? So square root is always positive. Do you see that? On the left side we have negative 1 over 6. So square root of whatever can never be negative. So in this case we have no solution. Correct? So for this particular question there is actually no solution, right? Now let me discuss the mistake which I've seen so many times, right? So let us understand mistake. Now it's very important, since I want all of you not to make this mistake, right? Now what is being done here most of the time is, when we have minus 1 over 6 equals to square root of x square, some students will square on both sides, right? So they square on both sides. Remember, whenever you square on both sides, you actually incorporate error. See what happens. When you continue with this solution, you will get, now square makes negative as positive, so you get 1 over 36, which is 6 squared. And on the right side, you get x squared, because square root square kind of cancels out. So you get x squared. Now once you get x squared, then to find the solution, use square root. You say x is equals to square root of 1 over 36, right? Strictly speaking, here you are doing second error. I'll explain you what is this error. And after that, you write down your solution as x equals to 1 over 6, right? You get x equals to 1 over 6, which is a wrong solution. Now, how is it wrong? Let us check. Let us check how it is wrong, right? Remember one thing, whenever you do this step, it is not a wrong step. It can be done to solve radical equations. But whenever you get a solution from such a method, you need to check your solution always, right? So that is a must. It is a must to check, right? Now, we started with minus 1 over 6 equals to square root of x squared. So if I substitute x as 1 over 6 on the right side, then what I get? I get square root of 1 over 6 whole square. Now clearly this is square root of 1 over 36 and this is 1 over 6, not minus 1 over 6. Do you see that? Therefore this is a wrong solution. Do you see that? Very important. I hope it is absolutely clear that the solution for this particular equation is, strictly speaking, no solution, right? So this is correct. And this one is not the correct solution, right? I also mentioned that you made second error here. The second error is that whenever you do square root, at that time, you should always write plus and minus, right? So you could say plus and minus. So basically, I mean, if you're going from here to here, you get two answers. And if you check both the answers, right? So if I incorporate plus and minus, if I write plus and minus, in that case also, squaring will give me 1 over 36 and I'll land up with 1 over 6, not minus 1 over 6, right? And so we get no solution. You need to, this step is not very wrong, but once you do this, you have to check your solution. And when you check, you find that none of them work. And therefore, there is no solution. I hope this helps. I'll take a few more examples so that this concept is absolutely clear. Thank you and all the best.